Hello everyone, this is FUTURECODE, and today I want to show you the EM levels, evil model levels. These levels change every day after 7 p.m. and ultimately these are going to be levels that frame price throughout the day, right? They not only frame price throughout the day, but they are there to provide you with areas where price will manipulate into before actually changing direction or giving you a trade worth your attention, right? So ultimately, what we see here are, this is if I go into settings, you can change the range size, but typically you want to have it set as 20, right? Which is points, right? Different assets, different range sizes, right? Quite dramatically different. Sometimes you're going to be better off using ticks or a percentage distance, but I'll let you guys out there in the community discover that. I know you can always ask me questions about what the optimal range sizes are, but yeah, NQ here we're using 20 intraday for the moment. A year ago it was 9 points, so yeah, that's just a testament to how the volatility has changed quite dramatically. So you see two different kinds of levels here, EQ level and Terminus level. Ultimately, for the setups, we treat them exactly the same. So you're going to have setups that come up to here, or you're going to have setups like you see at the start of the date, 7 p.m. Remember, New York time is when you can start paying attention because these levels will update. They change every day, like I said. So here you have a setup running into the level, bearish setup, etc. Yeah, we don't actually hit this level. There's no setup. And really, this is just a simple video of me detailing the power of the levels because they're just basically support and resistance on acid backwards with nitrous oxide or whatever you want to say, you know. So yeah, here you can see a bullish setup here. We got close to the level. So I'll take you through what a setup looks like. So what we have from the levels are inducement. So if you're from an ICT background, you'll know inducement as getting close to structure, or SMC background, getting close to structure, moving away. What happens when we return back to that structure? Well, you're going to get your setup. So that was the fake move. This is the real move and up, right? So yeah, that's kind of the basis around how we trade. So trade the EM levels. So here you would see, if you remember me showing you, you have inducement, right? Run into the level. By the way, just treat the terminus range as like one big thick level. Yeah. Don't get confused. And then you have your setup. So it's IDM, raid into the level. Then you have your entry pattern. I have my own entry criteria. It doesn't matter. Your entry model is quite a personal thing often. So it's up to you to decide how you actually get in those trades. But this is my gift to you as the community, just saying thanks after all this time, giving you these for free. And so I might have a range break, low, high break below, then I'm in, whatever. Same thing here. Was there inducement? Well, arguably, yes. Some description. By the way, zoom out. Zoom out. Was there inducement all the way back here? Right? Because typically, any swing that gets close to this level, yeah, any swing that gets close to that level and then we fail to touch it and then we return back and run into it, well, that's your criteria to get in the trade, right? So some people will ask, how long ago or how distant in the past can we use inducements? indefinitely, because this is us being shown that the algorithm is ready to utilize that swing for us to then run. Do you need to do a multi-time frame analysis, high time frame, top-down analysis to trade this? Absolutely not. You don't. That's the power of this, is you don't need to know what's going on the high time frame, because you can just trade from here to here, or here to a certain distance, So keeping in mind, I think everyone's gotten a little bit greedy these days, because even that move a year ago would have been like X post worthy, Twitter post worthy, and everyone would be like, wow, you're a genius. How did you do it? Whereas now it's like pathetic. 50 points, go home, So, yeah, these really are able to frame the highs and lows of the day, even. So keep that in mind. And you don't trade until you hit a level, right? So many people will probably ask, but it got close. Does that count? No. The algorithm absolutely knows if it's hit one of these EM levels. So just be sure that you're not trading it, right? You're not trading it before 7 p.m. because these levels will not be accurate and update until after 7 p.m., right? So that's New York time. You'll notice this now over the coming weeks using this. If you're going to use this tool, you'll notice how powerful these levels are. And you'll be like, why is he giving it away for free, right? Especially after, I came up with these levels maybe even close to 2 years ago, right? And before I released them to my private group, I had 2 beta testers working with me, testing it for 9 months. 9 months of testing, right? Rigorous testing to fine-tune the levels and identify how best to utilize them, right? So I really go into a lot of effort to make sure these things work before I allow other people to use them. Yeah. And you'll also be thinking, well, if these are being given away for free by FUTURECODE, right? Then I wonder what the hell he has behind closed doors that he's wanting to charge for, right? So that is absolutely true. I have a whole host of other tools which will be part of the evil AI suite of tools, which not only provide you with levels, it will tell you when to enter and also which one of these levels is going to be the strongest. So, it sort of combines 19 other tools to determine which of these are worth trading, right? So, among many other things. Anyway, I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet, but we have a lot of crazy stuff coming our way. So, just watch this space. But yes, I thought I'd stop dangling the carrot and just give you these levels. I'm not precious about them. I'm absolutely fine sharing them publicly. Yeah. So I appreciate you all. Any questions? If you want to post your charts using these and being like, wow, this was a good setup, and asking me questions, I'd appreciate that too. I'm pretty quick to respond on X or in Discord or whatnot. So, I will love you and leave you all. Thank you again. And this is FutureCode signing out.